Welcome, it's Running with Dr. Andrew. I'm doing a 20-mile long run. Let's get after it. Alright, we're about 6 miles with my long run. It's going pretty good. About 9-15 minute pace. I'm hoping to finish this one in 3 hours, or a little over 3 hours. A lot of people do ask me, what do I do during a long run? Don't you get bored? What are the things that you do? Well, one thing I'd like to do is listen to books either on Audible or something called Overdrive that get through your local library, and check out books and listen to those books. It really helps the time to pass pretty quickly. Currently, right now, what I'm listening to is a book called Five Families. It's about a book about the mafia in New York, and also starts to go into the families in Sicily and Rome. It's a really good read so far. About an hour into it. It's about a 28-hour book, so I'll be listening to it for at least a couple weeks or so. It's a really good book. So let me know in the comments, what do you like to listen to during runs, even if it's just like a 1-mile run or up to a 20-mile run. What is it that you like to do to pass the time? Alright guys, we're at mile 12, at about 1 hour and 51 minutes. Right now going about 8:38. That is my split right now on 12 to 13 mile. I think I've probably been averaging about 9:15, 9:20 minute pace. Definitely I think long runs are kind of like the base, the glue that kind of makes your marathon race strong. Builds stamina, builds strength, and I kind of like my track coach and basketball coach in high school would say, it's definitely gut check time. This is where you want to push it, and definitely it's going to hurt, but you got to keep going. Long runs, definitely it's taken me a while to get up to 20 miles. So if you're a beginner runner, you're wanting your goals to be a marathoner, definitely don't start off 20 miles. The longest run you've ever done is 5 miles, that'd be your longest run. And then you would want to each week try to increase it by 5% or by 10%. So you'd be going, next week you'd be going 5.5 miles. That way it kind of gradually increases your strength over time. Those tendons, muscles, ligaments all have to kind of get used to all that mileage to build up. Once you gain that base of strength, and then you'd be able to go longer runs, longer mileage during the week. Currently I'm doing after this 20-mile long, this week I'd finish 20 miles. So I go from Monday through Sunday is my week, and end my week on Sunday, start over on Monday. So that's a lot of mileage. It took me a while to do that. Definitely three years ago, I was not around 50 miles. So it does take a while to build up that strength. All right, guys, we're at here at mile 19. Doing pretty good. Actually got less than a mile 19.25. Right now, right at 3 hours and 25 minutes. Doing kind of split time, about 9:22. So we'll see what my pace is at the end. I did use Strava today. Seemed to like that. Seemed to work really well with long runs too. So I'll share the breakdown of the run today. It's been a good run. A little tired, but and also when we get back, we'll talk about my running goals, and also maybe tell me about your running goals or your fitness goals. We'll kind of go over those for 2021. All right, see you back at home. Whew. Finished that 20 miles today. My legs are burning. It's time to recover now.
Welcome back, guys. I'd like to show you the Strava report. This is done. Today is Monday, but we did the run yesterday. It's on Sunday. Did 20 miles, 3 hours, 7 minutes, and 12 seconds. A pace of 9:21 minute pace. Kind of look at the breakdown. First mile of 9:18. Best mile of the day, 9:05. So I kept the same pretty close pace. Next to be 9:02. It was mile 8, and then pretty consistent 9:16, 9:09, 9:12, 9:34. Mile 19 was a little tired, so definitely did 10 miles or 10-minute miles, and then 29-minute mile on the last mile. So definitely did pretty well. I was pretty pleased with the time. Wanted to get around 3 hours, but 3 hours and 7 minutes, I'll take that any day for a training run anyway. So definitely like to we'll definitely be doing more 20-mile runs. And
right, what are your goals of 2021? My goals are, I've got three runs I like to do this year. One's a West Plains half marathon. My personal best on this half marathon is 1:43, 1:47. So my goal is to get this under 1:40. So hopefully this will happen. I'll definitely be doing some recording on this and show you guys how what the race looks like. It's called the Heart of the Ozarks race. Heart of the Ozarks half marathon. So they have a half marathon, a 10K, and a 2-mile run. It's a great run to do. It's hilly, it's challenging, but it's fun to do. It's a small race there. Second run I'd like to do this year, hopefully 2021, is the Little Rock Marathon. It was going to be in March, but they did delay it back to November 20th and 21st due to the COVID pandemic, and so hopefully that does continue on. You have a choice of either doing it in November or deferring for 2022. I may go ahead and try to do it on 2021 in November. The third marathon is the Hog-Eye Marathon. This is my goal marathon. Is this marathon? I'd like to get this under 3:30. It's at about 8-minute pace. So the Hog-Eye Marathon is a really great marathon. It starts in Springdale, Arkansas, and goes through around Fayetteville and back through to Springdale. So it's a great marathon to do. It's challenging, but the crowd's great. They have great scenery. You get to run around Fayetteville Park, and there's a little lake you get to run around too. So this is one of my favorite marathons. I ran the half marathon once, and the marathon once. And last year I did a virtual version of the marathon. They gave us a choice of doing the virtual marathon. So hopefully it happens this year. I'm thinking it's a smaller marathon, so definitely I think that it may happen. So what are your goals? What would you like to accomplish this year in 2021? It could be anything. Hey, I want to be able to run a mile, or hey, I do want to run a half marathon or marathon. Let me know in the comments. I'd like to know what your goals are. Um, I think these are great goals to have for anybody. If it's fitness or 1 mile or marathon, I think definitely that those are great goals. We'll clip a little video up just to show you what pronation is. That's basically where your foot is rolling in, and that can create some problems on your foot, as well as on your hip and knee there too. So whenever it rolls in, your knee and hip follows as well. So that puts pressure and on your plantar surface, the bottom part of your foot, as well as the muscles underneath the calf. We call those extrinsic muscles. And the more that you pronate, the more problems you may have. Now, definitely pronation is a natural thing that we do. Research says that it's not necessarily the velocity or the excursion of the pronation. It's more about the duration. The longer we're in duration, the more problems that can happen. So one problem I do find with people that do pronate is that they have weak hip abduction and hip external rotation strength. So that's definitely one thing I advocate for people doing, is doing some hip strengthening, core strengthening. That's going to help out with your pronation. Definitely, I think I'd like to do a vlog about doing some sort of hip abduction, hip strengthening exercises. I think that'd be great to do and show you guys what kind of things you can do. Not necessarily for just running, just for normal fitness and strengthening. I think we all should be having stronger hip abductors and external rotators to help with normal activities. It can help out and decrease pain, help improve functional activities, and go about your daily lives as well. So we'll definitely do a vlog about that. So let me know what do you think of this video. Give me some comments. Anything that you'd like for me to talk about, please put in the comments there. I'd like to hear from you. Definitely enjoyed seeing a lot of viewers on some of these videos. Hopefully that I'll be able to continue to do these. I like to try to do 1 or 2 videos per week, just depending on the time. Typically I'll probably post one on Tuesday. Hopefully I get this on Tuesday tomorrow, and then maybe one on Saturday. Definitely have some time on those days to kind of do some videos, and hopefully you guys enjoy those. And so if you like this video, please subscribe and push like on that video there. I definitely like that. And also I'll throw up a video of the last video that I did that talks about some hip abduction and core strengthening. I think that would help out with your running and fitness goals. Well, this concludes this video. Keep safe, keep running. We'll see you next time.